We haven't seen it yet in action. So here comes the tricky part, okay? So this chapter is the heaviest, I would say, but then afterwards you should enjoy it if you master these concepts. Okay, so what do we have here? We have different types of events. One that we call it action, one that we call it key, one that we call it mouse, window, and menu. We know the input already, which is TN. Now action is simply taken for, as we agreed last time, this is for all button types, right? So this can include a normal button, a checkbox, yeah, or video button. Agree? Come on. We'll see also other types supporting action events. For now, I need you to understand something. So we have event as a top.
Oh.
Okay. We have event as a top hierarchy class, and then below it come all these types. Okay? So you might see action event as a class, you might see mouse event, key event, and so on. Just like how we do it with exception. So exception could be the top and the hierarchy, and then you can subdivide this into, let's say, arithmetic exception, yeah, and other types, array, inside pounds, and so on. So for now, let's assume I'm having, we stopped it here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we talked about this example, and we said there is usually one handler for every event. Yes? And one event type could have even more than one handler, like with the case of mouse. It could be one image in my interface, and it can, I don't know, you could, for example, click it, right? Or you can right-click it.
Double click.
Double click it, excellent. So every time you make any of these events, an action will be done. So one handler could take care of multiple scenarios. Or you can make it a separate one for each. All right, now we will start learning a bit of a new concept. We call it lambda expression. Anyone here heard about lambda before?
Yeah. Physics?
In coding or in math?
Math.
Math, okay, fine. So how is it in coding? We have input, we have output, and we have something similar to equal, okay? So something happening here with the input over processing leads to an output, okay? So here, let's assume we're having a method that accepts two arguments, x and y, one that's integer, the other is double. And this one here, output the value of x plus the value of y. So here, I can turn this into lambda expression by saying, okay, I'm having x and y, do you see that? Leading to x plus y, do you see that?
Yes.
So your inputs were x and y, your output was
X plus 1.
x plus y. So this is a very shortcut, very simple shortcut, right? It does the same exact job. Now, I'm not interested in this sort of things. Again, in graphical user interfaces, my focus is on events. So what happens when an event takes place? This event could be of any type, right? Again, action, mouse, event, key event. Yeah? So when this action takes place, let me just show you this. This is our syntax. We start with a parenthesis, start and end, with a semicolon. Then my own input, which is event. So this is like my input, and then my lambda expression, usually written as dash greater than, okay? And it acts like lead to,
which is minus or صح?
yes, minus greater than, exactly. Then here you decide, is it one action to execute or more than one? If it's one, I can just type it directly. So this one, I can just have it, system.out.println, I don't know, hello world. Okay? And here, I don't even need to terminate this with a semicolon.
Hmm.
Even if you try to add a semicolon, this is going to result in syntax error. Okay? Now, when to start dealing with it like normal statements? When it's more than one, or if it's one but you prefer to put braces. Okay? If you decide to put braces, this has to terminate with a semicolon. Okay? If it's more than one action, you have to place it. It's not even an option. Okay? Otherwise, it will not go through other actions you listed. Just like the for loop and if statements, if you remember, right? So again, more than one, we have to add braces. And of course, we have to terminate every statement with a semicolon. If it's only one, then semicolon is optional. And you don't have to add braces. But if you decide to add them, you have to terminate it with a semicolon. Make sense?
Yes.
So keep these rules in mind. Now let's get started with our first event, mouse event. So looking at our mouse here, what do we have? Forget about this one, okay?
Buttons.
So for now we just have
Left click and right.
For now we just have
Scroll.
no, I mean these two buttons,
Yes.
left and right. Okay. So what can I do?
Right click.
I can right click or left
Left
click.
click.
Let's take the left click, which is the default one. Okay. Now what can I do with the left click only?
Execute anything. No.
So I can
Go
press.
next.
Press on.
What do you mean by press? It's push down, right?
Yes.
Then after a while, releasing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So release means you're putting it on up, right? Or I can click, which is down up, right? But no time in between.
Yeah.
Yes? Or I can drag. What is drag? You're pushing down
Moving.
and you're moving, right? Or I can move.
Yeah.
Without even pressing, right? We call this hovering, right? But we call it on mouse move.
Yes.
Make sense? We'll look at this now. So on mouse pressed, on mouse released.
Yeah.
So again, this is
The long one.
down, up,
Down up.
down, up. And again, no time.
Yeah.
Okay? Then here, no up, no down, right?
Yeah,
So this is
just
simply hovering. This is hovering. Okay. This one is
Dragging.
down plus,
Down plus or move.
down plus, move,
قصدي plus.
right? Make sense?
Yes.
Now, dealing with the mouse in general, that's what we have. Do you see that guy that moves?
Yes.
What is that? We call it?
And
Moved.
We call it cursor, right? Have you taken cursor already in data structures?
No.
You did. You did.
what is it?
Recursive?
Yeah.
The cursor was
Yes. Cursor is nothing but when you have, let's say, a linked list.
Yeah.
Okay, what's that?
Recursive. Double linked list.
That's not the linked list, let's
Yes.
say. Do you remember the idea of cursor?
Yeah.
So cursor is the pointer.
The point and yeah.
So
No.
it moves
the
here,
current هذا.
Yeah, because current.
then
Yeah.
here.
Yes.
Dot next.
We could go back here if this is double.
Yeah.
Or let's say go back and forth.
Get next.
So this is the cursor, nothing but a pointer. Okay? So here, okay, thank you. Now this is our X and Y position of our cursor. So this is my cursor. Usually it has
X or Y?
X and Y position. And of course it keeps on moving, and the value of X and Y gets also updated. So with every move, this X and Y is auto-updated, right? would this be useful?
When you're dragging, when you're selecting.
In any application, why would I need to know the exact position of my cursor?
If you're dragging something and you want it to go some specific place, you need the XY.
For accuracy.
Easiest thing ever to let you remember any concept, refer back to games, okay? So imagine you're having spot difference image. Okay, so you have here a static image, we have here a static image. This one is typically the same like this one, except for 5 differences. And then the problem asks you to
Spot the difference.
spot the difference. How would it know that this is exactly the right one? For example, this is one difference, this is second difference, right?
Yes.
So if you press anywhere here, it is actually true. Same for this, right? So why? Because they specify a range of accepted x and y's, right? So getting to know the exact cursor position can help you with such problems, right? So, okay. So get x, get y can help you with the cursor position. I can also need to know possibly how many times this was clicked. So get click count can return back 2, 3, 4, and so on. Again, let's see it in games. You have a character of plastical. What do you do?
But for مثلا double click it jumps higher. For one click
excellent.
it jumps one.
So
Press X to jump.
one mouse click, for example, can let it jump once.
Yes.
Right? If you do it twice,
Jump
it
higher.
can make it double jump.
That's the
Maybe.
dinosaur game. لما you didn't have internet.
Exactly, exactly. I know it. Chrome one.
Yes.
True, excellent. So yeah, this is a very simple application to it. So okay, start seeing things differently after this. So every action that we give or every instruction that we give to our computer is meant. Okay, we just educate it what to do. Yes.
I have a question. Now, when we select something, is it counted as pressed or as dragged?
As a what or what?
When we select something, is it said on mouse pressed or said on mouse dragged?
Very good. Okay, so here, I'll do it for you on a desktop, okay? So you're asking if I do this, right?
لا, when I
Is
select
that press
more
and
than one
click?
thing.
Like this?
لا, when I select more than one thing. يعني مثلا
click
Like this?
أيوة, yes.
This is what or what?
This is dragged ولا pressed ولا both.
This is pressed. Ah, okay. No, this is pressed. This is pressed. Because here I'm just selecting, right?
Yeah.
But some applications, see, okay, let me show you here. I can put here the press outside my scope, right? But if you want the drag, usually the drag is targeting a specific object. So you take this and then you move it. This is drag.
Yeah.
You see that? Now you can. Okay, so this is now what? Press.
Press and click.
And then this is
Drag.
drag. I can do it to a single item or a group of items.
Yeah.
Okay? So no, this I would say you only when you move it, this is drag. Okay? Just selecting, this is press. Okay? Great. Let's see this. And of course get button, which is telling you whether it's
Left or right?
left or right. We call this primary, we call this secondary. Okay? Okay. Now we have this part, it maps to the same exact concept here on left, but instead of using methods, I'm gonna rely on, what do you call it?
Constant.
Constant.
Constants. Thank you. So it is the same exact concept. So here, tell me which control is doing this action. So is it my button? Is it my image? Right? Is it my text field? Who is doing it? Then I will add event handler to it. Then I will say, okay, I'm starting with mouse event, which is my class that I imported, right? Then the action I'm choosing is a saved constant that says mouse clicked. Mouse clicked means mapping it to this one, right? For this method, this is constant. Comma, what is that?
Lambda expression.
Lambda. So this is my input, which is the event itself of type mouse event, then leading to a specific set of actions. Easy? Okay. Alright, who can tell me what's happening here? So that first part, so this is my start method, right? And this is my pane, my text. This is pure chapter 1, okay? Chapter 14. So this part is nothing but what we know already. Let's look at this part, the new one. So this is entirely lambda, but also I'm using here methods or constants.
Methods.
That's method, exactly. So sit on mouse, drag my text. So this is the object that will trigger the event. And the event I'm expecting here is mouse drag, right? Again, this could be any possible type. Sit on mouse click, sit on mouse press, sit on mouse move, anything, okay? Then I pass it here my input, and the output will be, who can translate this for me?
It's setting the elements and then return it. So?
Excellent. So I'm getting the x of what?
The cursor.
Of my cursor, exactly. And I'm setting it to be the x of my
Text.
text. And I'm getting the y of my cursor, setting it to be the y of my
Text.
text. So this is simply dragging, right? Let's see this in action. See this? So every time you pause even dragging, the action takes place. So the action is not real time, if you notice. It doesn't move with you. Whenever you stop, it moves, right? But then whenever you end it, like when you release, this is where it stops, right? Good?
اليوم أخذنا هذا البروتش اللاب ما كنا فاهمين.
Interesting. What level exam?
لا لا
The 20.
Yeah.
Doctor, when do you use the method and when do you use the constant?
That's really yours.
Oh.
That's really your choice, okay? And I don't recommend honestly using constants. It's very complex for no reason, okay? So just go for the sit on mouse press, sit on mouse move, just the simple methods, okay? I will show you even 3 other models, and I will explain to you the difference between them. But for now, lambda is the easiest, okay? So here, I'm doing it on a circle. So here, that's my circle. That's my radius. It has a black border. And the color from inside is white. So black and white, right? And here just to attach it to the center of my border pane. We know this, right? This part, we know it. Does it matter where I put this statement? Can I push it here up?
No.
No. Can I push it down?
No.
No.
We agreed show is usually my last statement, right? So you can place it anywhere till this point. So here, anywhere. Yeah?
Yes.
As long as everything that you use it inside it is already defined. Like, what do we have here? Sit on mouse,
Click.
clicked on my circle object, right?
Yes.
Then here I'm using lambda. How many actions?
لا لا one action.
One or two.
3.
لا 3 لأن set radius get radius and plus 5.
So the action is what comes after
No.
the lambda, right? So how many?
1.
1 2 it's 1 okay.
All of it is one, okay? طيب, am I missing a semicolon?
No.
No, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the only way if I want to add a semicolon is to add
Brace.
trace here and here, right?
Mhm.
Right. So here, how to read it? Take the current radius of my circle,
Add 5.
add 5 to it,
And set it as the read.
set it to be my new radius. So if this was 30, next time it becomes
35.
35. Next time,
40.
40, and so on. Let's see this. Okay. Okay? Every time I'm pressing in the region of my circle, it's going to simply enlarge this radius by 5. Okay?
When I'm clicking it كل مرة ولا when I'm pressing?
Again?
When I'm
No, this is
clicking
just
or
a click.
pressing?
Oh.
Because it can happen with pressing,
Down,
صح?
down.
Yeah. It can happen with
If
pressing
you
too.
only press, no, it will wait till you release.
No,
And
I
if the
mean,
release was long after, it will not count it.
yeah, but I mean, like we can do it with mouse pressed كمان, صح?
Yes, yes, you can change this if you make it. Sorry. But if you change this to sit on mouse pressed, then you can do it just with a single down press. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, what do we have here? So same example. How many handler do we see here?
2.
How many?
3.
لا 1 2 3
No,
yeah
1 handler.
3
So that's my circle
yes
with the attachment,
I think
with the attachment needed. Now the actions taking place are
This one.
1,
1
2,
3.
3.
3, right?
Yeah.
So how many? Sit on, mouse
Mouse.
entered, sit on mouse,
exited,
exit, sit on mouse,
press.
and press. We didn't explain these two, no?
yes
So what is the enter and what is the exit?
Click.
Huh.
When we press it and when we release it.
No.
No.
Remember we said there is on mouse moved?
Mm-hmm.
Mouse moved means we're just hovering on something, right? So let's assume this is the space I want to detect if it's in my region or not.
Mm.
So is this
Ah.
cursor
In the region.
in this region? So if it enters, this becomes
Red.
Mouse
on
enter.
mouse entered.
Yeah.
If it exit, this is on mouse
exit.
entered. Okay?
For
you
example,
show
لما,
us, like-
like when you're spotting the
I'll show.
difference.
Yes.
It's like when you spot the difference. So it has to be in
Yes,
this. Okay.
exactly. Yes, exactly. But without any presses. So we just
Then-
again with the hover.
Yeah.
Okay?
When you're pressing a link and then مثلا بيكون it's this one and then it changes to a home.
okay
Thank you.
okay
Yes.
yeah
Very good.
When you're pressing بدك تحط على لينك
بس
فبتكون أول شيء هيك.
فجأة
بعدين
بيطلع
تصير
هيك
إيد.
شيء يس ايد
Alright.
شايفة هيك
This
كيف
now.
هلا؟
يعني
and then when you press on the link بتصير هيك في هاي الإشارة.
Let's count all actions we're doing, okay?
اوكي اوكي
So
او بيصير بيطلع اصلا بوكس حتى
أنا ما غطيت.
I start with
يعني
default
بوكس
black,
بشوف فيه
right? I'm gonna now enter. This becomes
Red.
red. Then I will exit. This will go.
Black.
Green.
Green, sorry, yes.
This
لا
will go.
جرين
Green. Green, green.
اه صح صح جرين
It's gonna be green.
Yeah.
اه صح صح
So
and then
on mouse exit, this is green.
black again
Let's get back and press. What do you expect?
Press بصير
Black.
black.
turning
That's what I will do. Okay, I'll go here and I
Black.
will press.
Black.
Now, take
Black.
it slowly, step by step.
It says black. Press black. Press black, yeah.
Here, then press.
It's a stay
Red.
Red black. أيوه.
اه صح صح turn red again صح
Again,
صح
this is enters. بعدين
Black.
بعدين press. Right?
Yeah.
So ما في typo. It's no one ever noticed.
Wait.
صح?
Let's wait. Bonus.
بتشيشي
Is it in the black is colored gray? Okay.
ايش
يلا more trivial.
صراحة
إلا system that printed صح؟
Thank you. That's a thought.
Ah.
Same here.
الله
Same here. Thank you, Shah. Well done. This has to be done.
كفو كفو.
اوكي
Thank you. Okay, Shahid.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Are we all good here?
Yes.
Any questions?
No.
Like. So let's resume. Again. Enter.
Red.
Red. And then press
Black.
black. Then exit green.
Green.
It's okay. All good. No worries.
All
All right. Now this is the same exact example, but we tried with the other way.
Yeah, we just did it today.
So this is what? Add event handler. And this is
Click.
the constant way, remember? So we can do it this way. On our image, if I'm clicking with the mouse event, it will print for me image click. By the way, in graphical user interface, we don't actually need system without println at all.
Oh.
There's no point of using it. But you can only use it for
Testing.
testing, okay? So make sure, for example, that your code is reached at this point. Yes? That it's reading this condition correctly when it executes whatever is outside. Yeah? So use it whenever applicable for testing cases. Okay. So here, that is simply it. Whenever I click on the image here, it will keep on printing these messages. All right. Okay, what do we have here? So again, this is a circle.
Yes.
That thing we know already.
Yeah.
And here I'm trying to check if this was mouse clicked, right? That's which approach? The lambda, right? So here it's more than one action, so I'm putting it into traces, exactly.
Okay.
And again, a single termination for the whole statement.
Yes.
Keep in mind, this is only one line. The whole part is one line, okay? Like, what do we have inside? F. What is get button? A method returning
But
XY.
primary or
Secondary
secondary, depending on which one fired the event itself. So if this button equal mouse button dot primary, again
Which
all
is
caps
right,
on, which
right?
indicates
Oh, left, not the left.
the constant, which is yes the left, right? So we take this from the mouse button class, not from mouse
Mouse
event.
clicked.
So we talk mouse event. Remember that we can find below it. Remember this?
Mouse clicked.
Yes.
And there is the mouse button under which you can find primary and secondary. So if it was the primary, if it was the left, the radius will increase by
5.
If it was the right, the radius will
Decrease by 5.
decrease by 5. So now this is like zooming in, zooming
Out.
out. Okay. Check this. Oops. This is zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Okay?
Yes.
Good. action events. These are straightforward, same exact technique we did with the lambda expression, but this one uses the sit on action only, straightforward. So we don't have here multiple options, it's only sit on action. This is applicable to buttons,
Text
text
fields.
fields, radio
Variables,
buttons,
checkboxes.
checkboxes. Now here we will introduce a new method that we call it handle. So far, our class extends what? Application. And why do we need to extend it? Because we need
Start.
a start method, right? Now, we are importing a new class. Is it a class?
Method.
We can import classes
Interface.
or
Interface.
interface. Excellent, thank you. A class or interface, right? Event handler is an interface. So if I want to use it, I have to extend or implement.
Implement.
I have to implement. So we call this delegation model. Now this is the other model we can use in replacement to the lambda expression. So how does it work? My class needs to implement event handler, which is, what is that?
Interface.
My interface, exactly. And I have to tell it what is the type of my event. Is it action event or mouse event or key event and so on. Let's assume that this class already is extending application, so I do have start already inside. And I do create an instance of that class type. Okay, I call it handler, just any possible name. Then I use any control, like a button, let's say. You declare it, and then I try to fire an action event on it. So here, let's assume I called it P1. So I'll say P1 dot
Set action. Set on action.
set on
Action.
action. Set on action. What do you pass it here?
Handler name.
Handler name, which is taken from the previous step, right? So, why am I doing this step here? Who can tell me?
To make it function.
To make it,
Function.
you're close.